Those who fail to take responsibility for their lives live in victim mode. They blame others, they blame circumstances, they talk about poor upbringing, financial difficulties, unkindness of others towards them. There's always something to blame, but not themselves. Hi, welcome once again to my channel, Relationship Matters with Modukweka. Today we want to look at victimhood mentality. We're looking at this topic today because I was speaking with two of my friends over the week and they both had the same complaint. One of them complained that, my husband is always complaining about other people. He never sees his own faults. He's always going on and on about everything. The other lady interestingly said that, my husband is very suspicious. Even the air that he breathes, he can think that somebody has poisoned it. He's always talking about other people not being nice to him. It was after we talked about all these things, started looking into the causes of this kind of behavior from the two different partners, that I discovered that, the partners must be living in victim mode. Victim mindset is rooted in trauma, pain, and distress most of the time. When we experience trauma and pain at the hands of other people, sometimes we begin to feel hopeless and you think that there's nothing you can do about it now or in the future. Especially children, when they go through traumatic situations at the hands of others and they begin to feel hopeless, they may think that there's nothing they can do about that situation. At the core of victim mindset is rooted trauma. When you go through traumatic experience, especially as children, you begin to be afraid and vulnerable. You think that there is nothing you can do. You are helpless, and so you begin to think that there is nothing you can do about it now or in the future. Such children may grow up to live in permanent victim mode. Today we are going to be looking at simple but profound way of dealing with people living in victim mode. Number one, listen to understand. You need to understand whatever the person is telling you. Don't listen to respond. Don't listen to judge. Listen and make sure you understand. You need to first understand what this person living with a victim mindset is telling you. So it is important. Listen to understand. Don't listen to respond. Tip number two, listen but do not validate them. Yes. We can listen to people to understand them. You can listen and make sure that, yes, I understand what you are doing, but do not validate them. To validate person is to endorse and agree that, yes, what you're saying is true. But this time, you are listening. You are taking in the information, but you are not in any way validating what they are saying as the truth. Tip number three, ask questions. When you ask the right questions, you might open doors. Unfortunately, most perpetual victims don't want solution. They may act as if they appreciate what you have said, but deep down they are not looking for solutions. You may be able to help them to come out and talk openly about that trauma that has caused them to be in this situation. They like being the victim and passing the responsibility of their life to others. Notice that they have many excuses, but they never show any accountability. Tip number four, reinforce positive behavior. When someone is constantly drowning in self-sorrow and blaming others, it is very easy for you to overlook them and think that it's always like that. However, there will be moments when this person will show some signs of positive behavior, accountability, or just some act of taking responsibility. It is important that no matter how small that thing is, you reinforce them. When you reinforce them, this can help them to develop more patterns of being accountable instead of throwing blames all the time. 5. Take care of yourself. Yes, take care of yourself. If you are constantly interacting with somebody that is always complaining, somebody that is perpetually living in a victim mode, it can become overbearing. You need to take care of your own mental health. If the person happens to be your partner, dealing with someone who consistently adopts a victim mentality is exhausting. Before long, you will find yourself drained of energy and empathy. It is important, therefore, that you take care of yourself. Until I come your way another time, self-care is not selfishness. It is self-preservation. See you soon. Bye.